match between Barcelona versus Celta Vigo. And another interesting match ongoing, and that match is between Brentford versus Everton, and that is the EPL. You know, a lot of expectation in this match for Barcelona, being that Barcelona have actually picked form. But right now, as the match is going, well, before I start talking about what is happening in the match, I'm not alone in the studio. We have one and great Doki himself, Miss Dokito Olayinka, with us in the studio. You are welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right, you can see him already dressed in Barcelona uniform. He's a strong fan of Barcelona. And right here, he's here to do justice to what is happening live between the match between Barcelona versus Celta Vigo. So what are your presentation prior to the match?
Well, predictions. We expect Barca to win this match.
Right.
All the 3 points coming to Barcelona. And of course, we expect some goals to come from Felix, Lewandowski, and one of them will come likely from one of the bench warmers, I would say Rafinha or Yamal. So my expectation is tight, irrespective of the present position. We expect Barca to get all the 3 points.
All right, we expect Barca to get all the 3 points right now in the English Premier League. Brentford versus Everton is 1-1 in the encounter, and it is 41 minutes. And in the Bundesliga, Werder Bremen versus Collins is 1-1 too, and in the Italian Serie A, Sassuolo by Juventus, it is 2-1. Sassuolo is leading in that match, and in Netherlands, in the Eredivisie, it is Nijmegen versus Utrecht. It is goalless in that encounter. Celta Vigo right now is leading Barcelona 1-0, and that is the 40th minute. So 1-0 down. It's not over for Barcelona. We saw the exploit of Barcelona in the Champions League and their last match. The first time since 2017, Barcelona have not been scoring 5-5 goals consecutively. We saw that in 2017 when they scored 5-5 goals consecutively in 3 matches. Now they've done it in 2 matches against Royal Antwerp and against Atletico Bilbao. Yeah. So what are our expectations today? Do you think they can meet that? That record they kept in 2017.
Okay, so right now we may not have a goalless win, but Barca should get the win. Celta Vigo, as I stated earlier during the fan interview, Celta Vigo has always been a tough nut to crack for Barca. They've always been a very tough nut to crack. In so many instances, we've seen them come back and come again strongly against Barca. But if we could do Athletic Bilbao and Barca could win them hands down, Celta Vigo is not going to be too difficult. It's just a matter of breaking the code. Once we can break their code and unlock them, the goals will come. So we're expectant. For this match, I expect a goal line of about 4-1 or 3-1. All
right, the goal line, and we know Barcelona to be a second half team. We saw them in the previous matches. They were banging goal in the second half. They're not playing badly anyway, but it's just that the goal is against them right now, and you can see them. Let's quickly look at the lineup, the starting lineup of Barcelona before we begin to talk much about what is happening right now. I can see my favorite player in Barcelona is missing, and that is Yamal. He's on the bench right now. But let's also see those who are readily available on the field. And for those who are playing right now, we have on the field. Before we talk about that, let's look at the formation of Barcelona. Barcelona is playing 4-4-3 formation, while Celta Vigo is playing 5-3-2 formation. So what are you expecting from this kind of formation?
Well, Barca's tradition is to play 4-3-3. As it is, Barca wants to have 2 people run on the flanks, supporting a striker. However, Xavi has been playing more of 4-4-2. He plays 4 midfielders. And the 4 midfielders are supposed to deliver to Felix and Lewandowski to finish the job. As it is, Ferran Torres is playing from the outright, and is supposed to dribble in, also lay a pass. He can also shoot. Okay, and we have Felix, who is supposed to play from the left, but not out. Felix is supposed to play close to Lewandowski, and is supposed to deliver or sweep any falling ball. And he's done about 2 or 3 of those shots now. 2 of them have not gone the right way, as expected. I've seen him come very close to scoring. One just grazed the goalpost, and the other one was saved by the goalkeeper. In another instance, he just lost his footing. He could have got a goal from there. So João Felix is actually the man to block. Because all eyes will be on Lewandowski.
And you can see the build-up of Barcelona now. A pass there, what did he do? You have a member, he shot the ball. Oh, but over.
That was a wrong shot.
That was a wrong shot. That was a wrong footing, and it is over. And you can see a yellow card there. We pointed to Wu. To the Wu in particular, who is the referee, yellow card, giving yellow card right now. Where we'll look at that later. And it's an infringement against the Barcelona side. I think that yellow card should be for the defender of Celta, Vigo.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that replay, and it's a goal kick for Celta Vigo. So let's quickly look at the starting lineup, the names of those who started this match today. For Barcelona, in the front line, we are having Ferran Torres from the right side, Lewandowski at the middle, and João Felix from the left side. That is the forward line. Is that a good combination?
Yes, as it is. Xavi has to rest some players. So we give the chance comes to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres has not been a starter since this season began, but he has proven himself to be an effective player. Played a few minutes, delivering so much goals. And as it is, Xavi has played out most of his wingers in the cup in the last few weeks, including the defender, the young defender, Balde. And he's not going to start Yamil Lamar because of what happened to Pedri. We don't want to have a repeat situation of fatigue. So Lamal is not going to start. So Ferran Torres should start. And then Rafinha will be on the bench. Yamil Lawal is on the bench. And a couple of other players are there watching the proceedings and hoping to get their own bite of it when the time comes. So Felix has been excellent so far. Played 2 matches for Barca, scored in both matches. And Lewandowski has been covered up by João Felix. So we need somebody like Felix to take the shine off Lewandowski and give the defenders a run for their money away from the hatchet man. So that combination is good in front. It's wonderful. All
right, that's good combination. And you see Celta Vigo attacking from the right side now. It's a counter. What did he do? There's no one in particular there. There's no option there. He has to travel, but Stegen was at the right position to save that.
No, I wouldn't have expected him to do that. He should have cut back. Yes. His players, his teammates were coming from behind. Yes. He's expected to cut back to the 20-yard or 18-yard. Yeah. And then they can sweep from there. But sending it directly in, it will only go to Stegen or the Barca defenders who had the advantage of time and space ahead of them.
Yeah, that is a good analysis from Doki there. And let us look at those in the midfield for Barcelona. We have Gundogan, Romeo, and De Jong has been substituted probably due to injury. And he has been replaced by Gavi. So how do you see the midfield?
Yeah, I will vote for De Jong, Gundogan, and Romeo will do the defensive job in the midfield. However, De Jong is possibly out to injury. Yeah. Otherwise, Gavi shouldn't be on the field so fast. No. But Gavi, we know, is a player that has proven himself to be a good destroyer. And he can also create chances. He can also score. He scored in the last match against Antwerp. Yeah. And he's always positioned himself. He assisted in the match against Bilbao. He's always been a player of resource. Wonderful utility in the midfield. But I will vote for De Jong anytime because of his experience and maturity. De Jong is somebody that is very mature. A place like Xavi sees the whole field. You know, okay, like Fabregas. You know, once he holds the ball, he's positioning himself. He takes his time to deliver passes, and he controls the midfield so well. So we are going to miss De Jong in that midfield. However, Gundogan is supposed to stabilize the midfield in the absence of De Jong, and Oriol Romeu is supposed to pick up loose balls from the defense. So I think the midfield, as it is, with the resources available, this is the best Barca can put up right now. Pedri is not ready to play. He will possibly come in as he's on the bench, actually, possibly come in as a substitute later in the game. So this is the best they can put up.
Yeah, you can hear Doki, that's the best he can put up for now, and they are actually living up to tax. Let's quickly look at what is happening in the war in the England Premier League. Brentford vs Everton is halftime in that match, and it is 1-1. Then Werder Bremen was calling, it is Halftime 2, that is the German Bundesliga, and it is 1-1-2. Then Sassuolo still leading Juventus 2-1, and in the Netherlands, Eredivisie, it is Nimenge that is leading and Utrecht 1-0. Barcelona is down to Celta Vigo 1-0, and that is the situation so far. Let's quickly look at the defense line of Barcelona. From the far right side, we have Cancelo, Koande, Christensen, and Alonso. Is that a formidable one?
Yes, the defense line, like I said, Xavi needed to rest some players. So one of them is Balde, and the other will be Cancelo. Cancelo has played the last 2 matches for Barca, and he has been very effective in both games. Unfortunately, Barca is down on the first half, but we understand Barca to come back. They are as good as Madrid in coming back in the present state. And we expect them to come back because the first half just ended. And Celta Vigo cannot go home and celebrate right now because they know what is coming. Let's not forget that we still have some potential powers in the lineup waiting on the bench to come in. Rafinha plays like a demon when it comes to the field. He wants to get the goals. He comes out at the defense, he's taking shots, he's creating passes, he's dribbling through. And then you have the young man, the 16-year-old boy, Lamine Yamal, who is a sensation most people cannot predict yet. You know, he reminds us of when Messi came to fore in 2005. A lot of people didn't understand where he plays from, what he could do. So he was able to take them by surprise. And people had to go and study Messi. So right now they are studying Lamine Yamal. Of course, Xavi is hiding him from them. He's not starting him, so they won't understand him so much. So it's like a super sub, one of the jokers he has there with Rafinha. You know, and those are players that can deliver quality when the push comes to shove.
All right, when the push comes to shove, gradually the table is gradually changing. And today we saw Girona defeated Mallorca 5-3, and right now they are in top of the La Liga table with 16 points behind Real Madrid, who is 15, and Barcelona, it is 13. If Barcelona able to win this, definitely they are going to go up off the table. They are going to go, I mean, their position is going to change, not up anyway. And half-time in the match between Barcelona versus Celta Vigo, we hope to see Barcelona come back in the second half and bring a lot of changes. Apart from my own expectation, what do you expect in the second half?
Well, for the second half, I expect Barca to play more football. All right? Presently, they are dominating play. They are creating chances. They are pressing the Celta Vigo, and they are actually pushing for goals. However, the goals haven't come in. Now, I expect Xavi to make some changes, or 1 or 2 changes in the formation, not in changing the players, but asking for a little patience. Because it seems they are a lot in a hurry to get into the 18-yard and deliver. Okay, so we want to bring in a little bit of what Guardiola does. Hold the ball, play it around, and then launch an attack, rather than keep launching ineffective attacks. Okay, so I expect Barca to do that. They should have a pep talk like that, because that's part of the Johan Cruyff philosophy that we have in Barcelona. So I expect such to happen, but what we're going to see is Celta Vigo is going to play more defensive, and they're going to leave Iago Aspas alone in front, and that guy is going to just torment the defenders, and the guy on the flank too, the dark-skinned man, is going to run on the flanks. But mostly they're going to play defensive football, which will give Barcelona ample chance to attack more and play more in Celta Vigo's final third.
Yeah, you can hear Doki himself. That's a brilliant analysis so far. And let's quickly look at the top scorers of the La Liga. We see how Bellingham, this is his first time in the La Liga, and he's topping the table with 5 goals and 1 assist. But there is something special about Lewandowski. He's having 3 goals and 3 assists in so far. That is a very good one. Then Williams is having 3 goals with 2 assists. So how do you expect Lewandowski to score in this match?
Yes, Lewandowski should get his name on the score sheet today. Okay, he should get his name on the score sheet, and he could also get an assist, because Barca needs more than 1 goal. Okay, so we're expecting Barca to score at least 3 goals to be convincing enough to win this game. Because score Celta 1 goal or 2 goals, until the final blows, this Celta can score. I've seen Go Aspas equalize from a 2-0 down. He has equalized Barca before. And I've seen them come back from a 2-1 to a 4-2. So Barca cannot be comfortable in the driving seat until they have a 2-goal margin in between them. So Barca must score 2 goals. And Lewandowski is the man we expect to deliver the goods. He's the hatchet man. And Jean Felix is also there. But let's not forget we have some backups who are not really known, who will likely come in later to finish. And Ferran Torres. Let's not forget Ferran Torres. He has scored about 3 goals in the last 4 matches for Barca. And he came in mostly as a substitute. And he can also get a goal today. Yeah. But if you look at the defense of Celta Vigo, since they scored the first goal, they've been playing 6 men in the back line. Yeah. 6 men. They've been playing 6 men in the back line. The 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stable there, and then they also have number 10 joining them from time to time. So they have like 5, 6 men in that back row, and they are just pushing the line. They are playing very deep, which is dangerous. They take a shot from outside the team or anything in the goal area can also lead to goals.
Yeah, that is a brilliant one. And, you know, when we talk about the head-to-head between Barcelona and Celta Vigo, it has always been a tight situation because the last time they played in 2021, Celta Vigo defeated Barcelona 2-1 in Barcelona in Barcelona's home. They defeated Barcelona 2-1. Then in the same 2021, they drew 3-3. That's in Celta Vigo's home. Barcelona defeated them in 2022, 3-1, and Barcelona also defeated them in 2022 also 1-0. And the last time they played was in June, 4th of June. Celta Vigo defeated Barcelona 2-1. And right there, it is 1-0. So what are we expecting? 2 wins for Barcelona, 2 wins for Celta Vigo, and 1 draw in the last 5 matches.
Yes, so that's why I said it's always tricky. It's always tricky. Okay, did you see? That's the kind of move I'm going to expect from Yamin Lamar when it comes in, or from Rafinha. You know, the kind of cut you do into the midfield, and then you take a left-footed shot into the final or the far corner. And we expect to see quite some of that. The keeper better be ready because they are going to play such shots at him. All
right, in our live chat, there's a message here from Benedict Boniface. He's saying Barcelona is winning this match. You can be part of this show by sending in your messages to our live chat, and you can also call in to make your contribution. Our numbers remain 090-304-99917. I call it again, 090-304-99917. And those calling out from outside the show, you can add 234 and be part of this beautiful football show going right now. Before we go for a short break, let me quickly read out the situation in the various leagues being played across the globe. Right now, it is Brentford versus Everton, 1-1 half-time. Werder Bremen was scoring 1-1 half-time, 2 Sassuolo Juventus, the match is still ongoing. That match is the 66th minute, and it's a Sassuolo who is leading Juventus 2-1. And in Netherlands, the main game versus Utrecht, it is 2-0, and it's this next main game who is leading. And Celta Vigo versus Barcelona, this very particular match we are watching right here, it is 1-0 in favor of Celta Vigo. So we'll go for a short break. We'll be back. Remember, there's a lot because I know Barcelona have a lot in stock in the second half. That's where you're going to see the introduction of fresh leg, and that's where you're going to see the introduction of tactical approach that will demolish Celta Vigo. Well, for now, we'll go for a short break. We'll be back in a moment. All right, yeah, I'm here with Doki himself, a Barcelona fan. I don't need to ask, you can see him already wearing a Barcelona jersey. And right now, I'm very sure he's going to be one of the proudest people on earth because Barcelona is doing well. To me, I don't know to him whether Barcelona is doing well.
Of course, Barca is in a very good form. You know, at the time we had problems, and even when we had problems, we did came first in the league. Now we are in top form, and we're back to the days of scoring high. Barca is scoring 5 goals, 4 goals, week in, week out. Now, you know, we want to get back to the point of Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, where Barca was doing 7, 8 goals, you know, in a row. And I believe we can get there with the crop of players we have now. Yeah. We're doing well, and Celta Vigo, they've always been a very tough nut to crack for Barcelona, but we know how to handle them. And with the likes of Lewandowski, Gundogan, our very strong Gavi, with the boxing helmet now, all we need to do is give the boys some gloves, punch their face too, And then we have our small boy coming up, the young Messi, Lamine Yamal, and then we have João Felix, who has been scoring week in, week out. So Barca is ready to finish Celta Vigo today and go back to the top before Madrid.
All right, you can hear Doki himself, Barca ready to destroy Celta Vigo today and go back to the top. We see Real Madrid top of the table with 15 points and Barcelona second with 13 points. And the form of Barcelona is something to be proud of. Back-to-back, 5-5 goal in each match. And today against Celta Vigo, like he said, it's always a tight cracker between Barcelona and Celta Vigo. But with the squad, but let me ask you this question. What do you think is the magic that Xavi did that has actually transformed the Barcelona that we were all disappointed with when they started the season?
The first thing he did was to tweak the formation. Xavi has been playing 4 midfielders, and then he lets 2 strikers run in front. He plays them from the flank. You actually think he's doing 4-4-3. 4-3-3, but he's not doing 4-3-3, he's doing 4-4-2. He plays 4 midfielders and maintains a diamond in the midfield. So they can take possession, and the last person in the midfield is an attacking midfielder. So João Felix will support Lewandowski, and then you have a Lamine Yamal here or Rafinha, and then on the other side you have Ferran Torres running up and down. So Barca is out there to take charge of the midfield and attack and create much more chances. So Xavi is not playing tiki-taka. Xavi is playing more what I can describe like what Madrid plays. They play to the post. They want to create many chances and score many goals. Oh no, tiki-taka gives you the room to play around the ball, do some samba, and then attack once in a while. But Xavi wants to attack all the time. And all the midfielders can take shots. From Oriol Romelu to Gundogan to Yamal to Ferran Torres, everybody can take a shot, and they're allowed to do so. You could actually see him hail them whenever they take such shots, and that's the trick that Xavi is using right now.
All right, in as much as we know that Barcelona is having all the best midfield in the world, they're having good attackers, strikers. What about the defense? Will they be loose at a moment when they go for?
No. If you looked at what Barca played last season, Barca was not loose in the defense. We only considered 18 goals all through the league season in 38 matches. And the goalkeeper for Barcelona was the least conceded in Spain. He won the medal for the best goalkeeper and was considered as one of the best keepers also in the world. So this season I think Barca is going to run like that. First 2 matches was a little bit shaky. We considered goals, but in the last 3 games you could see that Barca is yet to concede in 3 games. We have kept clean sheets in 3 games, and we want to do that again. Even in Champions League, Barca was able to keep a clean sheet. So if Barca continues like that, the defense is strong. It will get stronger. Araujo is already in training. We expect him to have a little time today to play, possibly in the second half, but he's back on his feet. He's playing with the group already. And then Christensen is in top form. We have our very own Koundé doing his bit. And then we have a support from Cancelo, who is good defensively and he can take shots. So Barca is good. Balde is there also, going forth and back. The young man has the spirit of the young. In fact, his energy is out of this world. So Barca defense for now is rock solid.
Wow, you can hear Doki himself. Barca defense is rock solid. No Okute, that's what it means. Okute, that is rock solid, and you hardly penetrate back-to-back clean sheet. And we expect to see another clean sheet today against Celta Vigo. So finally, what is your prediction for the match?
I'm going to give this match about 0-3 or 0-4.
Wow,
in favor of Barca.
0-3 and 0-0-4 in favor of Barca and my man, Lamine Yamal. I hope to see him score today.
Oh yeah, Lamine Yamal should put his name on the score sheet today. He's the youngest discovery in Spain right now.
All right. Thanks talking with us. I will just hope your prediction come true.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. told you we are going to have just a short break, and you heard what the fans are saying there. A lot of fans spoke about this match, and you know they said it the way they believe it, and it is going to happen the way they said it. Right here, the second half is about to start in a match between Brentford versus Everton, and the Barcelona match also getting set to start. So, Ducky, what are your expectations in the second half?
Right. Expectation is for Barca to come out stronger and be more clinical in front of goal and deliver the goods. We expect Barcelona to score more goals or score goals and more than whatever Celta can score. As expected, Celta will score goals, but we expect Barca to score more goals and get the 3 points.
All right, we expect Barca to score more goals and get the 3 points. The 3 points is what is most important. And right now, let's quickly look at the bench of the both side and see the possible replacement and see the magic the managers are trying to bring into it. And for the side of Celta Vigo, the substitute here is Aido, Dutor, Doviskas, Giauta, Machensi, Perez, Rodriguez, Sanchez, Sutalu, Sweetberg, and Tipia. Then lastly, it is Vagues. That is the bench line of Celta Vigo. Then for Barcelona, we have Arujo, is back from injury. Then we have Astralaga. Balde is also, then Gavi is already in for the injured De Jong. Then Lopez, the Martinez, Pena, Rafinha, the magic man, then Roberto, then Yamal also on the bench. So, is it a good bench for Barcelona?
Yes, that's the best Barca can present right now. And as predicted, you can see Barca is making substitutions immediately.
Arujo
and the substitutions
Lamar.
are necessary to get the result. Araujo is coming in for one of the defenders who is going out, very likely Christensen or Alonso. Romeo is leaving and Araujo is coming in. And you can see our 16-year-old boy, Yamal Lamine, is coming in also to replace Marcos Alonso. Okay, so that's going to leave about 5 attackers on the field. You're going to have Araujo, you're going to have Yamal, you're going to have Ferran Torres, Lewandowski, João Felix, and of course, Gavi is in between here and there. So we expect to see more bite, we expect to see more pressure, and definitely Xavi is not ready to take chances and wait until 60 minutes to get the pressure on. He's making his changes at the mark of 45 minutes. And let's expect the result. Hopefully he should get it. However, Araujo just fouled. That's one of the challenges we have here. Araujo is very physical, and he has to watch that part of it in this match.
Yeah, you have to watch that part of it. But one thing, it is very important here because now what Celta Vigo will actually be banking on right now is a counter against Barcelona because the pressure is on Barcelona to score. So you need somebody like him who is aggressive, who will break all counter. Don't you think it is the best person to do that?
Yes, Araujo, of course, is the best person to do that. We expect him, but you know, because he also supports the attack. Whenever you have any set piece, Araujo always rises to the occasion. Most of the time, he knocks the ball. He connects with the header. Sometimes off target. A good number of times, the keeper had to save. And a few times, he nudges in some goals. So we expect him also to play that part. And taking out Oriol Romeu, will have to return Gundogan to playing in the pivot zone. And Gundogan and Gavi will have to play in the pivot zone. Definitely, Barca has changed to a formation of 3-2-3 formation. Okay, so we have the back line with Christensen, Koundé, and Araujo. And then we have in front of them Gundogan and Gavi. Right in front of those, where we have the likes of Yamal is going to play right in front of them. As you can see, Yamal will play from there. And so also will be Ferran Torres. So finally, you're going to have the duo of your Felix Lewandowski play in front. So we expect more bites with this kind of formation. We expect Barca to push more, and these are more attack focused players. And this is exactly what Barca needs now. You need to get that goal equalized, and you need to get in the lead.
Yeah, Barca need to equalize and get to the lead, and we can see Lewandowski, a ball crossed to him, was just slightly missed there. Or if he had gotten the control of that ball, I think by now we should be shouting the goal for Barcelona. But however, we're still expecting a goal right now. Don't forget to be part of the show. Remember to send in your messages through our live chat, and also remember to call in. Our numbers is on the front of the screen. It's 090-304-99917. You can call in and make your contribution. Right now, there is a goal in the Italian Serie A, and who else will score? It is Juventus who have equalized against Sassuolo. He equalized against Sassuolo in the 78th minute. That was a brilliant one, and let's quickly see who actually scored that. The first goal was scored by Bardi. Matheus did that, assist. And who scored here? In no time, we are going to give that report. We are still waiting for a confirmation here. So it is 2-2 there in that counter, and it's probably still under review.
Hey.
Oh, that was a miss there. And you can see a protest for penalty there. Will the referee give that against Barcelona? Yeah. And you can see, say, calm down, there will be a recheck. And let's see that move. Across there.
That was an error from Barca players.
No, there was no penalty. Because there was a contact on the ball.
He got the ball first.
Yes, yeah, look at that.
Oh, no, he didn't get the ball.
He didn't get the ball and he didn't get the leg.
He didn't touch him.
He didn't get the ball and he didn't get the leg.
He actually dived.
Yes, he actually dived. He should be given a yellow card right now.
Yes.
Let's see what the referee decision will be like. Oh, the referee say, play on. No infringement there. I think the referee is right in that decision taken so far.
So the Celta player was trying to play the referee for a foul.
Yeah.
But he saw through him.
And you can see the Benitez. I'm talking about Benitez, 63 years old. You know, apart from Roy Hodgson, who is the manager of Everton, who is 67 years old. Benitez is 63 years old and still active in coaching.
Oh, yeah. We know Alex Ferguson played until he was 69 or 70, and he was there on the bench winning trophies for Manchester United. Let's not forget Sir Wenger, too. Arsene Wenger also played until about 68 or 69. I said played because they were also playing from the bench, always drinking and roughing it out with the players. So Benitez at 63, I don't think that's too old to coach.
Oh, that's a good control of the ball. What did he do across there? And who is there? And it's Lewandowski. What did he do? A shot! And that too!
Oh, no, and Lewandowski is injured. He just picked up a knock.
Just pick up a knock. You know, there was a contact there.
I just hope it's not serious.
That was a good save there. That was a good save, a good challenge of the ball. And he got it, he crossed to Lewandowski. He arranged the ball, he shoot it. But look at that control.
That was Ferran Torres in action.
Ferran Torres in action, not giving up. Oh, you know, instead of the ball, he hit his leg on the. He hit his foot on the floor.
No, he actually hit the ball, but the player made a contact with him. So it was actually the player, the follow-through, that got him down. But there's still more to come.
There's still more to come. And you can see Barcelona building up again from the right wing, from the left wing, this time around. It's Ferran Torres who will play the ball. Now they are close to the 18 box of the Celta Vigo. And it was intercepted there for a throw into Barcelona.
So Barca is actually playing from the left part of the field. They're putting most of their play to Ferran Torres and working from there with Jan Felix. Both of them are combining pretty well there and challenging the defense of Celta Vigo. We expect them to deliver final passes to Lewandowski. And once in a while, we expect the game to come to Yamal as well. Of course, when everybody is on the other side, you can quickly switch play, and Yamal can do some damage from here.
All right, Yamal can do some damage from there. And it is Barcelona who are trying to build up play again. This time around from their own defense, you can see the tactical formation of Barcelona outrightly outlined by the the cameraman there. They are building up again from the left side. This time around, pass in the center circle. He has to remain to beat. But oh, the touch there was wrong and he lost it. And there is a goal situation here in the Italian Serie A. This time around again, it is Sassuolo who have gone ahead of Barcelona, of Juventus, sorry. It is 3-2 in that encounter. And the Celta Vigo now in the box, and they do a shot there. But quickly recovered by the defense of Barcelona. That was a good save there. And you can see Ter Stegen being part of the play with his foot there, trying to control from the midfield, and they're trying to build up again. That was a dangerous one for Barcelona.
If Aspas was able to get that ball through to his teammate, there will have been a very sticky situation for Barca. And they could even have got a goal from there, but it didn't happen. That's why we have defenders. They are paid to do the work. They're supposed to close in on the strikers and ensure they don't get the final passes appropriately to their teammates. And
it is Barcelona now trying to build up play for a very long time now. They don't want to go to the right wing. A tricky pass to Lewandowski, but there was a good interception there by Carlos of Celta Vigo. You know, that's a very beautiful connection, link-up play there, but it didn't get to Lewandowski. By now, we're singing another goal. And it's going to be a corner kick quickly taken there. Quickly taken. And what did he do? Celta Vigo quickly covered that. And they're all depending on counter now. And what did he do there? Quickly. Pass and the counter now. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. What did he do? Shot! But Ter Stegen was at the right position to stop that.
You know, Ter Stegen is is one of the players, one of the defenders we believe in to do justice to one-on-one situation. He has a very good track record of one-on-ones. He spreads himself like the eagle when you're facing him. He uses arms and legs and is always flying at you whenever you have to face him. So it's not a surprise if he stops that kind of one-on-one play, but that's dangerous. The defense has to wake up and pay more attention to defense right now.
Now look at what Celta Vigo actually depend on. Once they get the ball from the midfield, they try to counter them. And right now you can see another movement again of counter there. What did he do? He asked the Barcelona defender to beat. He was not able to even beat the first one, but they have recovered that ball so fastly. And a cross there still with Celta Vigo. What did he do? Did he take a shot? A shot though, but over the bar. And it is a goal kick for Barcelona. It's a goal kick for Barcelona.
Just against our expectation, where we expect Barca to do more of ball playing this term or the second half, because of the changes made by Xavi, removing midfielders and bringing in strikers, and then Araujo in the defense, we can see that there's a hole in the midfield. Yeah. Barca is not getting the grip, the kind of possession they enjoyed in the first half, because you don't take out Romelu out and then bring in Araujo and then pull back Gundogan, who's going to operate in the midfield. So the midfield is a little bit shaky right now, and that's why Celta is going through. So I expect Xavi to make quick changes, quick arrangements in the midfield, and introduce some ball holder rather than focus on let's get a goal, and which will lead him to concede more goals if care is not taken.
All right, and it is Barca again now from the left wing now trying to build up. What did he do there? He's trying to pass back, and they are trying to cross into the 18 box of the Celta Vigo. What did he do now? They are trying to build up now. It's Araujo now with the ball. A shot there! Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper! It rebounds there. Will Leon gets to get that? But they headed back. Oh, my God.
That was a serious one. That was a beautiful shot from Araujo.
Look at that.
I mentioned earlier that Araujo supports attack.
And you say he has a very good shot.
Yes, he has a goal sense. He has a very good goal sense. And that was a beautiful display from him. If not for the prowess of the goalkeeper saving that shot. And there was nobody in rebound. Otherwise, Barca should have equalized by now.
Yeah, Barca should have equalized by now. That was a good substitution. I think that was a good decision made by Xavi, bringing in Araujo, because to add more pressure on the Celta Vigo side. And in the other match, Brentford vs Everton is still 1-1, 60th minute. And, talking about Everton, we've seen their exploit. It's like they are gradually picking form, but they have not been winning matches. They have not been winning matches. They are just top. They're just top of the relegation. This is the number 17, just top of the relegation zone. Do you think they can get past that relegation zone this season?
Well, last season, Everton didn't do well. They just barely escaped relegation. With the way they are playing now, they seem to be challenging for something. I don't know what they're challenging for. But even at that, they are back in the relegation zone. If they should get a win in this match, but against Brentford, I wouldn't give Everton a win. But should they get a win, they're going to climb to possibly challenge Man U. They're on 2 points right now. With 3 points, they get to 5 points, and they'll just be above Chelsea and behind Man U, who are sitting on 13th and 14th position of the league table. Pretty unexpected position for these giants. But as it is, football is no man's mate. You can always be prayed, and you have to adapt and change your tactics if you want to be in the lead. So if Everton can get 3 points from this match, they can as well come up.
Yeah, football is no man's mate. If Everton can get 3 points, I think it will be a good one for them. And you can see Barcelona now trying to build up play from the left wing again. Always on the left wing, and they've not been making use of Yamal. Probably Yamal will just come to the party when nobody expected him. Building up again through Araujo. Pass now to Gavi now. Build up again, and Fares is there. What did he do? Did he cross? No, he's not ready to cross. Still holding it. Now, let's talk about the Barcelona. We are not seeing more of the tiki-taka. Have they changed the tactics of tiki-taka?
Yeah, I think Xavi is not a fan of tiki-taka. From his gameplay and his performances so far, for a whole season, Xavi is more goal-oriented, and he plays more to the post. He plays direct football. He wants to take the ball straight to the opponent's third and play there. In tiki-taka situation, the whole idea is to hold the ball, hold possession. Like Guardiola would say, if your opponents don't have the ball, how do they score you? Okay, so that's the philosophy of the tiki-taka. Just keep the ball, take it to the goal post, play from your end, play from your own third. But Xavi is not interested in doing that, and Xavi has been playing in the opponent's third. So he's not... It's not really a maestro of tiki-taka.
All right, we can see Balde now being instructed by Xavi, warming up to come in, and who is going to go out for Balde, we don't know. Let's see who is coming out. And you can see Xavi being restless here.
Obviously, because Alonso will have to go out for
Balde. And it's number 3 who is going out, and it is who? And it is Alonso, Marcos Alonso.
Oh, no, that's
Christensen going out for Balde.
That's a surprise. I think Christensen must be injured or something. That means Alonso will have to play deep and play in the central defense, while Balde will go and play in that location. But I think that is dangerous because Alonso, we know, is not as defensive as Christensen.
And it's very slow when it comes to pace. When you have a pacey striker, you run past Alonso and will not be able to catch him.
It's not as pacey as he used to be.
Yeah.
And it's not as defensive as Christensen. But, well, we don't know what the coach is looking at, but let's see how it goes.
Or is he saying that there's nothing to lose anymore? We are 1-0 down. So what you just need is to equalize before we talk about the next thing. Probably that's what he's thinking.
It's dangerous to do that at the 58th minute.
And you can see Yamal, what did he do across there? Who is there to head the ball? But the goalkeeper of Celta Vigo was there in the right position to save that.
That was a very poor cross. That was a poor cross. Because he just sent it directly into the keeper's hands.
And you can see Celta Vigo now trying to build from the left defensive part, and it crosses it to the midfield, and another attack. One-on-one, nobody there with him running. Is there any option there? He crossed the ball, but Araujo again from the midfield to the defense. That guy's a machine.
Yeah, Araujo has the stamina, he has the speed, he has the resilience. He can always stay with you and get the ball. That was one player Barca can be proud of, to take on any super striker. And he's doing the job pretty well.
Doing the job pretty well. Let's quickly look at what is happening in other leagues. Brentford, 64th minute, still 1-1 against Everton. Weda Brahma, 66 minutes, still 1-1 against Collins and the Italian Serie A. 92 minutes, Sassuolo 3, Juventus 2. Additional minute has been 2 minutes. Additional minutes has been played in that match. Then in the Netherlands, Eredivisie, it is Nijmegen who has 2 and Utrecht is 0. Barcelona 0, Celta Vigo 1. That is the situation so far, and it's looking good for Celta Vigo right now. But Barcelona are also pressurizing to equalize that. Let's see what will happen if they can equalize. They are building up from the midfield right now, And you can see all the Celta Vigo's fans, all players behind the ball. All players behind the ball. With these tactics, will Barcelona be able to break that defense?
Of course, it's going to be tight, but there's always a loophole somewhere. And you just need to find the code. As I predicted in the first half, they're going to come in to defend. Who wouldn't? They're playing Barca here. This is a combination of so many strikers, top players, and you don't want them to go through your defense.
So you can see Barca now in the edge of the 18 box, cross the ball. What did they do? They're trying to build up the play, but they have recovered by the Celta Vigo. What did they do? Just countering. You can see options now creating up, but a good block from you know, the defender of that Barcelona. He blocked it, and a challenge for Barcelona. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. What did they do? And that is a goal! What a miss! What a miss!
What a miss! How will Ferran Torres miss that?
My God. Just such chance hardly come by again.
This guy needs to be put down and flogged. 14 strokes of the cane. Come on.
What?
He had a chance one-on-one with the keeper. And look at him so casual about it.
Oh,
and
no.
That should have been the equalizer.
You hardly get such a chance again. And here we are having a message here from Yinka Lele Adegbayi, say Barca all the way. You can see all the Barca fans, they are already supporting Barca. And again, that is another surprise goal, this time again from Sassuolo in the 94th minute. Additional time, that means it is all over for Juventus. Juventus has been defeated in this encounter. And Weda Brahma just got a goal against FC Collins in the 68th minute. That is interesting. You know, talking about Juventus, what is wrong with Juventus?
You know, I'm actually sorry for bookmakers who still put their money on Juve right now. Because Sassuolo has proven that they can get the goods over and over.
And Everton just go ahead of Brentford. A goal scored in the 67th minute. And let's see if they will change their position. Definitely their position will be changed. They will definitely move from 17
to 14.
To 14, let's see. Yeah. Probably, I hope they will not go ahead of Chelsea right now because Chelsea is 14th.
I don't think they will go ahead. I think they'll just be behind, 1 point behind Chelsea.
Yeah. 1 point behind Chelsea. That is a good and sweet goal scored. And it was through a set piece, a corner kick. And it was headed in. And that is the second goal for Everton. And let's quickly see who scored that goal. And that goal has not been identified yet. We get back to you on that.
A header from the number 6 man.
Yeah.
Who's wearing 6?
Number 6 man. Let's see. And there's a substitution here in the Celta Vigo side. They're bringing in a defender right now. Did they really actually need to defend?
Oh, yes. They have to pack the bus. This is the time you put a train there. In fact, build a wall. Whatever wall of China, wall of whatever. Just make sure Barca doesn't penetrate. Make your fortress impenetrable. But you see, just like we were talking.
Oh, what a blade! Oh, what a side netted again for Barcelona. What is wrong today?
What is wrong with Ferran Torres? I think he needs to go eat the bench. He needs to go, do some woodwork on the bench and let more serious players come into play. He's got 2 good chances in the last 2 minutes and he's bundled them.
Is that the corner kick?
He's claiming he touched the leg of the keeper. But come on, the referee didn't see that. Neither did VAR. We didn't see it.
That's not the corner kick. That's not the corner kick.
The guy should be called out and given a place.
And the referee is right, and it's a good kick. Now the goal was scored by Tarkowski of Everton. In fact, he created his first assist for Decore to score in the first goal. And now he scored by himself. And that assist for Tarkowski was from McNeil. And it's 2-1. Good condition for Everton right now. So, and then the match is still building on. So with what we are seeing right now, we have seen Barcelona created so many good chances, but they've not been able to hit the target. So what do you expect them to do right now?
Well, they'll keep on pushing, and yes, the chances have to produce the goals. You can't get sales without prospects. So, however, they have a situation in their hand right now. Okay, that situation has been averted by Araujo, who put in a leg just to get the ball to Ter Stegen, and the Barca is on the attack again. That's Lewandowski. Oh no, he couldn't get through. That was Ferran Torres again. Ferran Torres, you know, is a necessary evil. This guy creates chances and bundles them, but you know, he creates those chances. He runs into space and he attacks the space pretty well. So you can absolutely say. And
you can see Barcelona, and that's a good pass there.
Oh no.
That was missed, and you can
can't
see.
say he's not performing, but his delivery is poor. Look at the 2 chances he just bundled. He could have squad played into other players to get the ball behind the net. But he didn't do that. And then the first time, too, he had a chance to shoot a goal, and he just pushed the ball off the mark.
And that ball has been crossed. Oh,
that was too close.
That should be a foul. That should be an infringement against the goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper is going to be on the floor for the next 2 minutes or 3. He's possibly going to waste a lot of time there, claiming injury.
Injury, yeah. And that is a Mark Flicken. That is the goalkeeper of Brentford from Netherlands. He's aged 30 years old, and he's been fantastic in this match. So far, so good. It is clean sheet for him. But let's see how he can maintain that to the end of the match. It's just 70th minute into the second half. We still have 20 minutes. Everton again just scored. And this time around, it is Lewis who have scored for Everton. Calvert-Lewis who scored the 3rd goal for Everton. And you can see Barcelona countering their options there. Lamine Yamal from the right side. What did he do? You have to defenders quickly pass. Head cross there. No, not again.
The number of bodies in the 18-yard of Celta Vigo is a problem. Okay, on attack, it had about 7 bodies in behind the ball versus 4 of Barca. So they're going to be all over the place. But you have to break the code anyhow, because you need to get an equalizer, you need to get a win. You're playing on home soil. You can't afford to even draw this match to keep up the challenge with Real Madrid. And right now, Girona.
Girona just come to the party again.
Girona.
It's on top, yeah. So they need to do a lot. And remember, this is Premier Sports Fans Center. This is our live show, and this watch along. You can be part of this show by sending in your live chat, and also remember to subscribe to our channel. Also remember to make your call. Our number is just in front of the screen. You can see it is 090-304-99917. And those calling from outside the show, you can add 234-990-304-99917 to be part of this show. Already we are having messages here, and okay, I read it before. We say Baka all the way, and we hope so, Baka all the way. Baka have just less than 20 minutes to make that difference right now, and we can see a big chance there for Brentford, but that has been chopped off. And look, talking about the new signing, I mean the new substitute brought in now. How far, what have they brought to the party, like Araujo, Lamar, and the rest? What have they actually brought into the party?
Invariably, Yamal has not added much value to the team. But you can see Araujo putting in a lot of play in the attack, and his defensive strength also coming to play so well here.
And you can see.
Also, let's remember that the attack has been more furious.
Oh, Lamar has 3 defenders to beat. He passed there, and they're still building up, but that has been cheaply lost.
Who's that? Who is that?
That has been cheaply lost for a throw-in to Barcelona. And right now, Barcelona is in ace. So Barcelona is in ace to make the difference there. And I can see a substitution, and this time around, who is coming in?
That's Koundé. Ferran Torres has to hit the bench.
Yeah. Ferran Torres is going. Yeah.
Rafinha should come in. Let's have some new drive. However, Rafinha coming in will drive Yamal to the other side of the field. Yamal will have to play from the left, while Rafinha will play from the right. Right now.
All right, and you can see Barcelona also again trying to build up from the midfield. Pass one-on-one. Now what did he do? Flow to the right side through Lamal. And what did he do? He passed back, just taking it easy, a step at a time. And it's Araujo. Now from the midfield, he asked one man to beat, he beat. And what did he do? Take it back to the left side of the pitch. What did he do now? A cross there, shot down. But that was a cheap one. And the goalkeeper was there to save that one.
Yeah, the ball went directly into the keeper's hands, and it was the fancy kind of shot you want to keep and lie down and take 1 or 2 seconds to delay the match. However, what it means is there's a lot of pressure on the Celta defense, and Barca is doing everything possible to keep Celta Vigo in their half. But that's going to change very soon. Okay, so the game is still on.
The game is still on, and you can see Xavi shouting on the player, encouraging them, clapping for them. Despite the fact that they're 1-0 down, they've done so well in this match. Are you in agreement with that?
Well, doing so well is not the target of this kind of game. Barca is playing at home. Doing so well should mean you get a draw or you win. Winning is the target. Getting a draw is consolation. Losing, irrespective of the statistics, is losing.
Yeah.
So Barca doing well, no, it's not actually welcome right now. It's not. There's no applause for them until they either win this game or they draw the game.
And you can see Barcelona now from the left wing across there, and it's going to be a corner kick for Barcelona. Let me quickly read out the statistics of this match so far, the way it has been played. It's been a pleasure here and a lot of pressure for Celta Vigo. For the possession, Barcelona is 73% and Celta Vigo is 27%. Quickly, the corner kick is about to be taken, and who is there to take it? Quickly take it, and a header, but no. And they are trying to build up again from the midfield. What did he do? He has 3 men with him. Across there, oh, trying to link up, but the defender was on the right position. So let me continue with this. That's 6-6. 10 goal attempt for Barcelona and 11 for Celta Vigo. Shot on goal, 3 shot on goal for Barcelona and 6 for Celta Vigo.
Oh no, oh no, that was close.
Shot off goal, 6 shot off goal for Barcelona and 3 for Celta Vigo. Corner kick, 7 corner kick for Barcelona and 9 for Celta Vigo. Corner kick, 3 corner kick for Celta Vigo, and no, these have not been updated yet. I think Barcelona have had more than 3 corners so far. So the match between Everton versus Brentford is still 1-3 in favor of Everton, and the last goal here was scored by Calvert-Lewin. The second one was scored by Tarkowski, and the Corey scored the first one, and that is the situation in the match there so far. And looking at that, you can see Ter Stegen. No, Ter Stegen has been long in Barcelona.
Yes, he's been there for up to 7, 8 seasons.
For up to 8 seasons, he has been long, and he has been good so far.
Yes.
And this season is like he has improved.
Oh yes, last season he improved a lot. He was the winner of the best goalkeeper in Spain in Laliga last season, conceding only 18 goals out of 48 matches, 38 matches. So yes, he's improved a lot, but more importantly, the defense did a good cover for him.
Right. More importantly, the defense did a good cover for him. I can see Celta Vigo building up now from the defense. They were trying to build a counter there. What did he do? You have an option there. 1-on-1 with Ter Stegen. A shot, and that is all goal for Celta Vigo. It's goal for Celta Vigo. And what is happening? What is the referee saying here?
No, there's nothing to say. It was a good chance.
It was a good counter.
It was a good counter run, and they put in the ball, and the defense didn't have a solution. They didn't have an answer to it. And now Barca is down by 2 goals. That is an uphill task. If you couldn't score 1, you have 2 goals to score in less than 20 minutes to the end of the game. This is almost an impossible task. And see where it started from.
Where it started
Balde
from.
trying to get in, and then a counter started from there. And you could see as far as Argo creating that beautiful assist. Look at the assist.
Look at the assist.
Beautiful assist.
Look at the assist.
All you just need to do is connect it. And Barca is down on the back. I just hope Barca won't end up not scoring or not equalizing this game, because a lot of friends are going to cry overnight.
A lot of friends and a lot of bookies are going to cry, because this will be the disappointing match of the week. Because in every week, there's always one disappointing match. Barca losing to Celta Vigo will be one of those matches at home. But except those who will be talking, except those who will be giving 1.5 over 1.5 or 12 under 4.5 or under 3.5. Those are the people who will be celebrating right now.
But this match is not over yet. Let's keep our fingers.
But at 77, 78 minutes is the wrong time for you to consider 2 goals, to be down to 2 goals. It's the wrong time for you to be down to 2 goals.
Yeah,
Do you see Barcelona coming up?
Yes, there's still a chance of a draw. Maybe not a win, but you can still get a draw.
You can see Doki say we can still get a draw. Never say never until it is over. Yeah. And there is another counter there, but it has been intercepted by the midfield of Barcelona. And what is happening there? A pass there. What did he do? Oh, that was a back pass to the goalkeeper. But the goalkeeper was there. The goalkeeper, in fact, did not allow that to go to corner kick. And is a throw-in for Barcelona. Quickly taken, and from the left wing again. What did he do? He passed, but that pass was not.
That was a careless pass.
That was a careless pass. And, well, now we have seen what is happening right now. Lewandowski is like he's absent in the party.
Yeah, Lewandowski doesn't come to play when you have so much defenders on him. He needs space to operate. Right now, there are so many defenders on him. Look at the formation, the back line. 5 standing back line, and then you have 2 of them. 2 players right in between the back lines, and then you have the 3 roving in front of them. So all the 10 players are there in the penalty area of Celta Vigo. So without space, Lewandowski doesn't do much. And unfortunately, he hasn't been connecting well with headers since he came to Barca. When he was in Bayern, we saw him do a lot of goals from headers. But since he joined Barca, he hasn't been getting so many goals from headers. And that's a puzzle for us. But I think that's also part of the age factor. He's aging, and he's not as agile as he used to be.
All right, João Felix in this very match, compared to other matches, we saw him in the Champions League, we saw him in the previous match. It was fantastic. How far will you rate him in this match?
Well, every hero has their day. You can't expect him to be in top form. He's not Messi. He's not Messi. He's not Ronaldo. You can't expect him to be in top form all the time. When he's not in top form, other players need to step up. However, that hasn't happened here. Okay, so João Felix has done his bit in the last 2 matches. He has given the team like the first goals in the last 2 matches, encouraged the team to drive. Today, he didn't come to the party. He had a chance to score first half. He had about 2 good chances, which he bundled. So you don't always get the chances. The opponents are not there to watch you play. They're not there to celebrate you. They're there to get the game too. They want the 3 points. Unfortunately, Celta Vigo, as far as I go, we know could be really, really tricky. And that's what is happening right now.
And you can see Barcelona now countering. A quick pass there, that should be the goal. And it is in the net. And it is in the net. Lewandowski in the 81st minute came to the party. And right now it is 2-1. I don't think the referee have anything to do. There's no doubt that there was a clean goal.
It was a good goal, but they'll still check.
What is the referee saying here? Look at that. Look at that move.
They'll run their check. It was a beautiful pass.
It was a beautiful pass. There was no offside there. Look at that. No, that is a goal. Look at that.
That's Gundogan.
That's a good connection there. And Lewandowski, being an experienced striker.
It was João Felix that did this.
João Felix? Oh, wow.
Beautiful lift from João Felix.
Let's
wonderful finishing from Lewandowski, Robert. And that's what we're talking about, you see. João Felix, Robert Lewandowski combining. The next goal might come from Felix, assisted by Lewandowski. And that's the kind of thing we want to see in this match. And we expect Rafinha also to come in and pull some stunts. And Yamin shouldn't play too much on the outside. He's too way off. He needs to come into the 18 area, take some shots, and challenge this defense.
All right. Right now, it is 82 minutes in this counter, and Barcelona just scored 1 right now. It is 2-1. They've closed the gap, and there is a possibility for them to equalize if they have a goal. Then we'll be able to talk about a win. But let's not talk about the 2 managers. You see that Rafael Benitez, being an old player, he's 63 years old, while Xavi is 43 years old. 20 years gap. Is it reflecting on the field?
Well, Benitez has the experience, so Xavi has the players. And Xavi is coaching Barca. Barca is a giant. Celta Vigo will always be an underdog coming to play Barca in Barcelona. Of course, we know this is not Camp Nou. Camp Nou atmosphere is different from this. In Camp Nou, you are choked. The noise alone, the volume of people, the mass, the pressure from the crowd is exorbitant. 99,000 people making noise at you, booing you all the time, will give you so much. But here, Barca is using a temporary field, while Camp Nou is being repaired, being reconstructed, which wouldn't be ready until the end of 2024.
Wow.
For 24-25 season. But this stadium is a smaller stadium, and it's just it's not as choky as Camp Nou. So Barca has all the advantage here, but Barca is not using the advantage properly.
Barca is not using the advantage properly. Werder Bremen in the German Bundesliga is leading FC Collins 2-1, and Nich Mengem is leading Utrecht 3-0 in the Netherlands Eredivisie. Then Almeria City versus PSV, it is goalless in that encounter. And Brentford versus Everton, it is still 3-1 in favor of Everton in that encounter. For long, Everton have not tasted victory in the EPL, but today we've seen them come to the party. And in the EFL also, we saw them, struggle to win, and they got victory too. It's like they are gradually picking up with the new manager. He's doing a very good job in Everton right now.
Yes, I will agree with you. Everton should get goals. Everton should get 3 points. And should they get 3 points today, their chances of staying in the Premiership and possibly finishing in a good position is higher if they continue to pull the 3 points.
All right, let's quickly look at the statistics of the match between Everton versus Brentford. In the statistics, Brentford dominated possession by 55%, while Everton is having 45%. Then goal attempt is 11 for Brentford and 17 for Everton. Shot on goal, 2 shots on goal for Brentford and 6 for Everton. Then shot off goal, 9 for Brentford, 11 for Everton. Free kick, 9 for Brentford and 11 for Everton. Corner kicks, 1 corner kick for Brentford and 3 for Everton. That is the situation of the match between Brentford versus Everton. That is a good one.
Yes, it is a good one. Everton getting all the 3 points. That's the hallmark of it. And just like we don't want to see Everton go on relegation, we know how traditional that club has been. It used to be one of the giants in the Premiership or in the United Kingdom. And seeing them go on relegation is not very good for the...
A good pass there. What did he do? Across the ball. What a man! Another goal for Lewandowski. And you can see the relief in Xavi. You can see the relief in Xavi. Let's see if there is any controversial moment there.
Oh, no. You can see the relief on my face. Oh, no. That was a beautiful one. Look at the assist. Look at the pass.
That was a beautiful movement.
And there was no offside.
No, there was no offside. It was a clean one. It was a clean one.
Pull-out.
Oh, and that should be a goal. And
that's Cancelo. You are Cancelo. You see, when I was talking about what Cancelo has brought to play here in Barca, he has delivered assists, he has delivered goals, and he's supposed to be a right back. But the way Barca is playing now, they're playing 3-man in the defense. So Cancelo has a chance to run up front and support the attack, and he does that pretty well. Look at it. Beautiful assist.
Now in the 88th minute,
and Lewandowski has a brace right now. He's on a hat-trick. Let's hope he gets his first hat-trick in Barca.
Yeah. I just said that Lewandowski is absent in the party today, and he just showed up.
Yes, that's a good thing about strikers. You don't see them until they score.
All right, and you can see Barcelona trying to get the victory here, pressing on Celta Vigo, trying to trouble the left side of the defense of Celta Vigo. Across there, back to the right side, and who is there? Of course, it is the 16 years Yamal, who is trying to beat those who are elder than him. He respects nobody, he respects no age when it comes to football. He plays like an elderly boy.
That boy is fantastic. He has the confidence, he has the pace, he has the shot, he has the direction, and he has the pull-out, and he has the sight. Sometimes the boy pulls back, when he's trying to attack and he looks at the defenders in front of him, in order to preserve the ball,
shot there and block. And
he just pulls back and changes direction. He's so mature in his play, and he's just 16 years and 3 months or so.
16 years, and he's playing like an adult. I don't know where he got his training from, but that is a good one for him. And it's a corner kick for Barcelona. Barcelona now 2 goals down, and now they are struggling for a victory in this match. A cross quickly taken. Is there anybody there to head? But he headed back, and what does he do? He tried to do there, trying to create a chance there, and it is Yamal who has the ball, pass back, and a cross there. Is there anybody to head the ball? Oh, to nobody in particular, and that it should be a goal kick for Celta Vigo. Already, it is the 90th minute. 90th minute. There, let's see how many additional minutes will be given by the referee. There, no?
You mean 88 minutes?
88 minutes. It is the match between Brentford versus Everton. That is 90th minute. The match between Barcelona, it is still 88 minutes, 89 minutes old here. So let's see, 1 minute to regulation time, and let's see how many additional minutes the referee will signal in this encounter. 2-2 in 89th minute, and it is Celta Vigo who are trying to attack from the right side. Well, you can see 3 defenders on him. Will he be able to beat them? But he took the took the ball.
Interested in beating them. He just
took the ball to the left, to the flank side, trying to buy time there.
Preserve goal. He just want to preserve the draw.
And it is Barcelona who are trying to build from the defense. And you can see Arroyo there all over. Now they are running around into the outfield of Celta Vigo. And now they're taking the ball to the left side again. That is their powerhouse for today. And now what did they do? Trying to create chance there. You can see all man for Celta Vigo behind the ball. He quickly got into it. Nobody expected that. Nobody expected that. What a game!
What a game! I told you!
What a game!
I told you! I told you!
What a game!
This is the part where I get to say, I told you. Now we have mouth, huh?
Yeah. What a game! Beautiful. And you can see the fans of Celta Vigo downcasted there, now, and they are regretting.
Now Barca is the king of comeback in Spain. Beautiful!
What a game!
Beautiful!
Through the Yamal, look at that pass, look at that. Cross back, and they quickly change position.
Wow,
and
look at Cancelo's position.
Look at the run in.
It just came in from nowhere. And it was, just a little connection, and there you go.
Whoa.
We just, how many minutes to go? Just 2 minutes into regulation time?
Yeah, let's see how many additional minutes there the referee signaling.
That was a beautiful one.
You talked about Cancelo, you talk about what he can do. And it is a reflection of what he has just done in this match. From defense,
now you're going to praise the substitutions of Xavi.
Of course.
The Cancelo, the Balde coming in, you
Yamal.
have Araujo coming in, Yamal, Lamine, and then who else? Rafinha. They produced the result, 3 goals in about, how many minutes? 15 minutes?
Yeah, 3 goals in 15 minutes. They were just some minutes ago, they were 2-0 down. And let's see when they scored all those goals. It's so surprising. They scored the first goal in the 81st minute, second one, 86 minutes, and the third one, 89 minutes. Just within 8 minutes, they've been able to make that difference.
Yes. And that's what giants do, you know. That's what giants do. You don't go to sleep. You don't play in Madrid and score 2 goals, and then 75 or 80 minutes you think you have won. No, you don't do that. Yeah. You don't do that with the Barca. Don't do that with the Bayern Munich. Look at Manchester United on Wednesday during the Champions League. Yeah. They were down by about 2 goals. They came back. They scored more goals. They came back. And then it looks like 4-1 or 4-2. Yeah. It was going to end up 4-1. Yeah. And then they scored 2 more goals. And they were still going to score more goals. 3 goals. And that's what giants do. You don't give up. You don't give up until the last minute.
Yeah, you don't give up until the last minute. Yeah. This is one of the, I think this should be one of the toughest matches for the weekend.
Yeah,
for today.
I think it's going to be one of the best matches for the bookies that put their money on Barca. They're going to be like, wow. Barca saved us.
I'm very sure that a lot of people, when they saw 2-0 in the 2-0 in the 80th minute, they will be saying, no.
And Barca will just get 1 more goal.
And you can see Barca there is not enough. They want to
take a shot.
No, but it has been blocked. It has been blocked, and you can see them trying to build up again through Lamal. And what is it? We have 2 defenders on him, but right now they are taking it easy. They have nothing to rush about because it is in their favor right now, 3-2 in the additional time. And let's see, what did the referee added there? 7 minutes additional time, and right now we are already on the second minute. So we have 5 minutes to play. 5 minutes left. Will Barcelona be able to hold Celta Vigo?
No, the question is, will Celta Vigo be able to finish with this goal line? Because Barca is not stopping. Barca is trying to get more goals. Okay, so Barca wants to get more goals, and Celta Vigo will have to do more defending. The defense they've been trying to do since the 15th minute of this game when they took the lead. So, yes, I have no problem with Barca defending this goal.
And it is Ter Stegen. What did he do? It's easily take that one. And they're playing from the defense. And he says, Orujo, pass now, building up from the defense. That's a good play. With, talking about Ter Stegen, it's like one of those goalkeepers who play with his foot, who plays with his foot and along with the player. Oh, you can see, Celta Vigo, they are not relaxing at all. They are not relenting. What?
Oh, no.
Moment.
No,
that is a goal kick.
Don't lose it.
Wow.
Don't lose it. We know the side you're on tonight. We know where your body is tonight. Don't give yourself up so easily.
Wow, what a moment for Barcelona. And that was a good fight from Celta Vigo, but they were unlucky there. And the match has just come to an end. The referee has just blown the final whistle.
Wow.
And it is Barcelona with all the 3 points. They are so stingy that they don't want to share any point with anybody.
Yes, so, if you are going to contend for the trophy, you have to win games. And when you're at home, you should take advantage of home. And that's what Barca just did.
Oh, but that is not the final whistle. They were already celebrating.
I think they were celebrating the goal.
Okay.
It was just the goal celebration. The match is not over yet.
The match is not over yet. It is 93 minutes. But we saw a celebration here. We talked about it's a continuation. And building up, thrown from the defense side. Barcelona trying to build up. But you can see, it's like the Celta Vigo now, they are out against Barcelona. The ball now is now played in the half of Barcelona. So any moment, if care is not taken, if Barcelona did not up their game, Celta Vigo can equalize.
Well, as it is, I don't give them so much chance. I think Barca should hold this game, and Barca should try get one more goal.
And before you continue, and the match between Brentford and Everton just come to an end.
Wow.
And it is 3-1 for Everton. Let's quickly look at where they are standing right now on the table. I'm very sure they will move from 17. They were just top of the relegation earlier on before the match kicked off. Well, so right now, let's see where Everton is standing. Right now, Everton has moved to 15, just 1 point.
Yeah.
15, I think it's safe here.
1 point behind Chelsea.
Yeah, 1 point behind Chelsea. And Brentford is 12. They were 9th before. They've just moved to 12th position after match day 6. So that's a good one for Everton. They're gradually playing safe. And the match between Barcelona versus Celta Vigo, 6 minutes, remaining 1 minute to play in the additional time. 7 minutes was added, 1 minute to play. And now I think Barcelona should be taking possession to kill the game.
Oh, yeah, but it's difficult to do that in your own half right now because Celta Vigo, we know, are clinical in front of goals. They've had just a few chances against the keeper, and they've taken 2 of them. So you don't want to play with the ball in your own half. You want to get it to the other side of the field, and then you can do possession football from there. But as it is, Barca is holding up well. They just have to play defensive. Arrangement has been made. We have 5 people in the defense now. You can see Gundogan, who's in the defense line now, pulling back. Gavi is also pulling back a lot. They are all back in the defense. Araujo is back in the center. Cancelo is staying in the defense. Balde is staying in the defense. And you have Koundé staying put. So they have to actually keep their back line very strong until we hear the last 3 whistles consecutively blown.
All right.
Until then, the game is still on.
The game is still on, and you can see Celta Vigo trying to beat up. Play there! What? A moment! Across there! 1-on-1 with the defender! And he's down. I think that was a good tackle. Yeah. And it should be a goal kick.
And it's a goal kick.
What is the decision of the referee? You can see the players protesting there. Is there any contact there? No, there was no contact there.
As long as you don't offend so much.
And we're having a message here from Aikaisha Ferdinand. It's a win, and it's showing a muzzle here for Barcelona. Win all the way for Barcelona. Win for Barcelona. That's a good one. You can see Barcelona clubs, fans responding to the situation of the match.
No, it's a thing of joy, really. It gladdens your heart when your team comes back, especially when you're losing hope. 70 minutes, we were two goals down. And
88 minutes, sir.
Oh, up till 80.
Barcelona scored the first one 81 minutes. Scored second one 86, then the third one 89.
Can you beat that? So That's a mark of champions.
That is a mark of champions, and the game is still on. You can see Celta Vigo building up from the defense line now. What did they do? They pass through the right wing. You know, Barcelona played through the right wing. Why Celta Vigo played through the left wing?
Celta Vigo has been doing more of counter-attack, and they put just one or two wingers out there to run. However, Barca is trying to play less on Yamal. Yamal is just supposed to be a counterbalance. The referee is putting up his hand.
And that is the end of the match. Beautiful. What a match. Juan Cancelo scored the winning goal. And credit to Lewandowski, who scored the brace in this encounter. And also credit to João Felix, who has been outstanding with his assist in this match, and he has been part of the team. So far so good. That is the situation of the match.
This is an excellent game. This is the kind of game we want to see, and we love it. We want to see more of this kind of game. Not to give us heart attacks like this. Some people almost had high blood pressure during the game. That's not exactly what we want. But we love this kind of games.
Wow, so lovable. That is a good one. So the match has come to an end. So let's quickly look at, with this victory for Barcelona, where are they standing right now? With this victory, let's quickly look at the table here for Barcelona. For Barcelona, I think Barcelona should be on top right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, goal difference. Oh, no. I'm just going to be on the same goal difference with Girona. Yeah. Girona had 9 goal difference, while Barca had 8 earlier.
All right, for the standing right now, Barcelona is on top with 16 points. Girona follow with 16.2. Real Madrid is 15 points, though has 5 matches played so far. Barcelona have played 6 matches. They have one game at hand. So if they play it and they win, definitely they will go top of the table. All right, that is the situation. So can you just quickly, analyze everything we've watched here today before we close?
Before we started this match, our expectation was Barca was going to win 3-1 or 4-2 thereabout. Celta Vigo is always a scoring side when it comes to playing the Catalans, and they have proven that today. Usually they pull upsets, and from the statistics you reeled out before they started, in the last 2-3 years, they have won almost equally as Barca. And it was going to be a tricky match. And it was, up till 88th minute or 89th minute when Barca pulled the draw and then got the winning goal. So Barca had done what we expected them to do. However, it would have been more consoling for fans and viewers if Barca had scored a lot earlier. But what's going to be the joy in it? Football is about emotion. It's about passion. So the suspense was kept until the last few minutes. And then the joy increases. You feel more elated. And that's what happened. So great ups to Barca. Great ups to, big ups to Xavi for the changes he made. And the players also stepped up. Lewandowski should be the man of the match for this game. He changed the face of the game. And João Cancelo, for me, is the second next to him. A lot of people played. Everybody did their best. Ter Stegen also protected the post. But Barca was it for me.
All right, Barca was it for you. So Lewandowski have equal Bellingham 5-5 goal in the top scorer chart of the Spanish La Liga. So, Ducky, thanks for coming to the studio today. We always enjoy you whenever you come. You always make it lively. And in fact, I'm so happy today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, that's how far we can go for now. The match between Barcelona versus Celta Vigo. Remember to join us again. The match between Burnley versus Manchester City. That is going to be another Manchester United. Sorry, that is going to be another cracker, and that match is 8 o'clock. And we'll be here to cover that match. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel and always call in whenever we are on show like this to be part of it. For now, it's bye from us and see you 8 o'clock.